Welcome. It's very kind. What a lovely way to start the day. Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. You see, feel that joy? I'm not surprised. It was a beautiful day here in America because Donald Trump is out of the country. And he's on, what do we call it? He's on a field trip. He's on a field trip to Asia. He's gonna tear down the Great Wall, put up a ballroom over there. He's, where is he? Making stops in Japan, South Korea, and Malaysia, where he started the trip this weekend, and where the New York Times says he leaned into showmanship. Okay, let's see what the New York Times considers the old razzle-dazzle. Oh, come on. He's ever the showman. That little dance move is called toddler refusing to put on a sweater. No, 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 no. I know we've moved on. It's how long ago was the last election? But everyone thought Joe Biden was too old for a second term, and maybe he was. But never once during his presidency did I have to show a video of him shuffling and swinging his fists like a low-battery Chuck E. Cheese robot. No, he was just stock still the whole time, staring at a ghost of a dog no one could see. One leader Trump is not scheduled to meet is his old buddy, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, who he was asked about.
Would you extend your trip in Asia in order to meet with him?
Well, I hadn't thought of it.
Yeah. He hasn't thought of it. Hasn't thought of Kim Jong-un at all, really. Here's all the other times on the trip he wasn't thinking about him.
Well, I would if he would contact him. And yeah, I'd do it. And if you want to put out the word, I'm open to it. He knows I'm coming, and he would. Yeah, I'd be open to it 100%. I would love to see him if he wants to. If he even gets this message, I'd love to meet with him if he'd like to meet. I got along great with Kim Jong-un. I liked him. He liked me. If he wants to meet, I'll be in South Korea.
Dude, attempt to chill, okay? If Kim wants to meet, I'll be in South Korea. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, do you think he get my message? Did he get the message? Is he watching this? I don't care if he does. Should I text him now? No, it's too soon, right? I'm gonna text him again, but I'm gonna keep it cool, keep it cash. I love you. I'll send it. I'll send it now. I won't send it again. Trump's next stop is Japan, where the hand can be used like a knife. He arrived today, but the new prime minister has a plan to win him over. She's going to gift him a gold golf ball. It is so sad to see how easy it is to butter up the president of the United States. Okay, quick. Trump's visiting. What do I give him this time? Gold burger? Gold TV? Have we tried spray painting a woman gold? We did? And she died because she couldn't sweat? Okay, that's out. Fun fact, the new Prime Minister of Japan is actually the first female leader of that country. Her name is Sanai Takaichi. And she's a heavy metal drummer who reportedly idolizes Iron Maiden and Deep Purple. Then they'll have plenty to talk about because Donald Trump knows Deep Purple like the back of his hand. During his Asia tour, Trump will also be meeting Chinese President Xi Jinping to lower the temperature after he threatened 100% tariffs on China. There's already been a bit of progress ahead of the summit. Chinese and U.S. officials have tentatively agreed to avert the massive tariffs. But that's a relief for me because all my monologue jokes are designed in America. But they're assembled in Guangdong. It's just we're trying to lose so much money. And the big sticking point in the trade war is that the U.S. grows a ton of soybeans. And after Trump threatened his tariffs to retaliate, China stopped buying soybeans from America. It's a standoff over soybeans. It's a feud. Are we still canceled? Are we still canceled? Are we extra canceled? Let's check the bean receipts. China went from spending $12.6 billion on soybeans last year to this year spending $0. That is a huge hit for America's farmers, and it explains the updated jingle.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 I sold my teeth.
Yeah, get a good price.
Hard times.
You can get a good price for those on the black market. One person who's talking up a potential soybean deal is Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, seen here both ordering and being a flat white. Bessent or Bessent? Bessent. It's Bessent. Bessent went on the Sunday shows and assured the American soybean farmer that he personally feels their pain.
Well, Martha, in case you don't know it, I'm actually a soybean farmer, so I have felt this pain too.
Yes, I Scott Bessent, am a soybean farmer. These are my Brooks Brothers three-piece overalls, and time to feed the chickens their soup. Do you feed the noodles directly to the chicken? That's how it gets in the soup, one assumes. To be clear, Farmer Scott here is actually a former hedge fund manager worth $600 million, but he happens to own soybean farmland in North Dakota, which he rents to real farmers. Hey, Scott, if something happens on your property, that doesn't mean you do it. Otherwise, Airbnb hosts would all have to introduce themselves as porn stars. That's what they're doing. All of them.
Everyone.
Trump's also trying to work out a deal for the U.S. sale of Chinese-owned TikTok. And Bessent had an interesting way of describing how that'll go.
We reached a final deal on TikTok. I believe that as of today, all the details are ironed out, and that will be for the two leaders to consummate that transaction on Thursday in Korea.
The two presidents will begin with oral agreements before really banging out the details until they both scream yes, 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 and then roll over and look at their phones while feeling an emptiness that's akin to homesickness. Now, is that gone? Did I black out? How deeply in character was I? Well, the president is out of town. Congress is doing what they do, which is nothing, because the government shutdown has entered its fourth week with no end in sight. And you know, the longer it goes, the more used to having no government we get, and then the less likely it is to ever end. And the shutdown is now affecting military pay. So on Friday, an anonymous donor gave $130 million to pay troops during the shutdown. And I know that sounds nice, I get it. But I don't like the idea of the armed forces having a private sponsor. I don't want our next invasion to be codenamed Operation Chili's new El Diablo Triple Dipper Rib Tips. Can you stand the heat? In other news, the administration just announced that Trump will open the pristine Alaskan wilderness to drilling. No, please just leave Mother Nature alone. She's not even your type. She's like 4 billion years old. The land in question is the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, a critical habitat for polar bears, caribous, and migratory birds. Man, I feel so bad for the caribou and the polar bears. But not you, migratory birds. It's right there in your name. Go somewhere else. You always leave when it gets cold anyway. Oh, we'll be back in the spring. Really? Maybe I won't be here when you get back. What about my winter? Where'll I go? As one expert put it, one of the worst things you can do for polar bears is to industrialize their habitat. That study from the New England Journal of Ways to with Polar Bears. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Emma Thompson and Judd Apatow.